What's up, everyone? Welcome to the November 18th edition of DraftKings Tournament Plays, brought to you by BetMGM. I'm your host, Adam Scherer. You can follow me on Twitter at ShipMyMoney DFS. We have an 11-game NBA slate to look at tonight, and as usual, we're going to take a look at 5 of the top tournament options using the Boom Bust tool on the Stokastic.com website. But first, be sure to click the link in the description below. Sign up, make a deposit at BetMGM. Place a real money wager and receive a risk-free first bet up to $1,000 in addition to 2 free months of Stokastic Plus Platinum. Be sure to click that link in the description below to take advantage. Now, looking at the top 5 tournament options as things currently stand, keep in mind things will change between now and lock. There's 11 games. There's a lot of injury news. It's going to be different, so be sure to tune in to the deeper dive and the live before lock show leading up until tip. But for right now, coming in at number 5, Kyle Lowry, projected for 5% ownership with a 9% chance of being in the optimal lineup. Lowry is $6,600. Jimmy Butler is out tonight for Miami, as is Tyler Hero. Bam Adebayo also is not expected to play. In 380 minutes since the start of last season without that trio on the floor, Lowry has averaged 1.05 DraftKings points per minute with a 21% usage rate and a 41.7% assist percentage. Number 4, Jalen Smith, 9% projected ownership with a 10% chance of being in the optimal lineup. Smith is a $5,000 power forward on DraftKings. He's averaged 0.99 DraftKings points per minute this season and 25.5 minutes per game over his last 10. His playing time is volatile, both because of Indiana's inconsistent rotations, particularly with regard to Jalen Smith, and his foul issues and also some inconsistencies in his production. But overall, 0.99 DraftKings points per minute, 25.5 minutes per game. The volatility is something that we can embrace at modest ownership in tournaments. Number 3, Joel Embiid, 10% projected ownership, 10% chance of being in the optimal lineup. Embiid is $11,300 at center on DraftKings. He's averaged 1.62 DraftKings points per minute with a 41.9% usage rate and 24% assist percentage in 196 minutes without James Harden on the floor this season. Number 2, Saddiq Bey, 11% projected ownership, 11% chance of being in the optimal lineup. Bey moved back into the Pistons starting lineup last night with Isaiah Stewart out. He's $5,300, played 31.5 minutes. He's averaged 0.78 DraftKings points per minute without Cade Cunningham on the floor so far this season. And number 1, Ja Morant, $10,500, once again playing without Desmond Bane. He's played 203 minutes without Bane on the floor this season, averaging 1.62 DraftKings points per minute. Overall, he's averaged 1.48 DraftKings points per minute. He's projected for 12% ownership with a 12% chance of being in the optimal lineup. It's also likely that we see an extra couple of minutes from Morant, who played 36 minutes last game without Bane, but has only averaged about 33 minutes per game this season. So to recap, the top 5 tournament options: number 5, Kyle Lowry; number 4, Jalen Smith; number 3, Joel Embiid; number 2, Saddiq Bey; and number 1, Ja Morant.